Y'all, come with me. This is huge. This is huge. In Luke chapter 19, do you remember Zacchaeus? He was a chief sinner, okay? And I'm going to show you the resemblance and the difference between Zacchaeus, okay, the chief sinner, and then the rich young ruler. Do you remember? And then Matthew, okay? Matthew. Okay, let's start in Zacchaeus, Luke 19. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through, and there was a man named Zacchaeus, and he was a chief tax collector. We know that he was a tax collector. It was wicked. He was wicked, right? He was a chief tax collector. He was rich. You know how Jesus says how hard it is for a rich man to enter heaven? Zacchaeus was trying to see who Jesus was, but he could not see because of the crowd. He was a short in stature, so he ran ahead of them. We need to be desperate like this for Jesus. He ran ahead of the crowd and he literally climbed a tree just so he could see Jesus. That's beautiful, right? He went ahead of the sycamore tree and climbed up it. He was about to pass that way. When Jesus reached the place, remember, Jesus is God in the flesh. He knew his name. How did Jesus know his name? Jesus looked up and said to him, Zacchaeus, hurry and come down. Today, I must eat at your house. I could see him saying, come down from that tree, Zacchaeus. Man, how beautiful. So here he goes. He does what Jesus tells him to do. He comes down from the tree and they go to the divine appointment in Jesus' house. Jesus is meeting up with the sick because they're the ones in need, not the well, remember? So this is what really gets me, okay? So Zacchaeus hurried and came down and welcomed Jesus with joy, right? And when the people saw it, they all began muttering and discontent. He's gone to be the guest of a man who is a sinner. Zacchaeus stopped and he said to the Lord, see, Lord, I am now giving half of my possessions to the poor. And if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will give back 4 times as much. He must have been telling the truth because Jesus knows his heart. He knows our heart. And Jesus said to him, today salvation has came to this household because he too is a son of Abraham. So Jesus said to him, today salvation has come to this household because he too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and save which was lost. Okay, so boom. Look at this. Zacchaeus said he gave half his possessions to the poor. Jesus Christ was super glad to hear that. He said salvation came to his household. What's the difference between him and the rich young ruler? I got to talk fast. It's almost running out of time. The rich young ruler was rich, and he said, Jesus, what do I got to do to be saved? Jesus gave him a few commandments, examples that pertain to men. Don't commit adultery, don't lie, right? And he was like, I've done all this, but he was like, you lack one thing. Go sell your possessions to the poor, give your possessions to the poor, and then come and follow me. He wouldn't do it. He put money above Jesus. When Jesus called Matthew the tax collector, who was a sinner, and he was rich, he said, come follow me. He left everything and came and followed him.